215-pound final in the 2024 Powerade. For Wyoming Seminary, we got Jude Correa in the red, white, and blue singlet, red ankle band, taking on Austin Johnson on Muncie in the blue and silver singlet, green ankle band.
This is a rematch of the 2023 championship. That a 4-3 victory for Correa of Wyoming Seminary. He comes in ranked #1 in the country at 215.
It's a single leg for Correa. Whizzer for Johnson, trying to pressure it back up into his butt there. As it's shelved up on the near hip for Correa, and he gets the takedown. Takes an early 3-0 lead. Gonna get a stoppage injury time for Johnson. There's a lot of pressure on that single leg finish on the ankle. Correa kind of shelved it up on that near hip and ran it right up his butt.
And Correa really known for his top game, very effective in all three positions. And Johnson was stuck in a bad way post takedown there.
Yeah, double boots, power half, flattened out. That's not a place you want to be under Correa. He puts a lot of guys away. I remember at Ironman a couple weeks ago, he told David Bray and I at the beginning of the tournament he wouldn't wrestle more than 3 minutes the entire tournament. That didn't happen, but he was on pace after the first couple matches, I believe, both 15-second falls.
Austin Johnson coming into the weekend #8 in the country, committed to Oklahoma State. Also got news this weekend. Mitch Rupert had retweeted this. Single A Player of the Year in Pennsylvania. Austin Johnson rushed for over 3,000 yards, had over 100 tackles from his linebacking position. Muncie, a PIAA semifinalist in football.
Crazy impressive, the kind of athlete this kid is and has been his whole career. A 3-time Pennsylvania State finalist, was a champion back in 2023. Correa has him in crab ride currently, looking to break him down.
Last year after the finals, Jude Correa got to talk to him, and he mentioned Austin Johnson used to beat me up a lot. He's like, this is now my turn, my time to get that match back. So he was happy to get the belt last year and took the victory.
Looking to back it up again this year. We come back after a stalemate with 32 seconds to go. Correa looking for the ride out. It's a Granby attempt there for Johnson. Now dropped it on the single, bringing it up is Correa. Nice trip, gets the return. Keeps his toes in bounds, does Correa. Official's gonna call him out with 12 on the clock. Wyoming Seminary coach is not happy with that stoppage, saying they were in bounds, but with the mat setup we currently have, didn't want the 5th place match running into these guys. Johnson gets another chance here.
You've got to give the officials a break. For years, we've talked about high school's got to go to the college rules. High school, this is as close as we're going to get. But sometimes the facilities don't allow for the wrestlers to wrestle to the complete T of the rule there. So give the officials a little bit of a break whenever you're in a setup like this.
Yeah, with that stalemate, just more so trying to protect the wrestlers rather than give Johnson a break there. Johnson's going to go down to start the second after Correa deferred.
Going to continue to follow this team race throughout the night. At 2:15, the only team in the team race that has somebody going is Alex Smith of Lake Highland Prep. He leads 1-0 over on the 5th place mat.
Lake Highland Prep, as I mentioned, after that win in the last bout, a 3-point lead over Bishop McCourt now. Correa riding tough, got that right back ankle trapped. Trying to turn back into it.
And I believe it was Keegan O'Toole that out of this position in the Western hook, you need to get that foot down on the mat, kind of rotate over your knee, turn back in.
Get that knee to the ceiling. He hit that on Levi Haynes just last week at the collegiate duels. It was a big key in the match for O'Toole to get out. Correa
Good wrestling within the rules there. Correa keeps his feet on the mat, gets the effect of the double kick back, but kept his feet on the mat and kept it from being illegal.
Yep.
Same exact position. Great wrestling to the letter of the rules.
You mentioned his top game. He put that on full display at Who's Number One when he took on Nicholas Sahakian. Put on a tough ride on a big guy. We're down to under 30 to go in the second. Johnson trying to get under that leg as he's got the heel up now. Short time to go here. See if Johnson's able to create space. Now switches sides. Correa bringing him back. Posse looking for near fall. Just going to cover, and that's going to do it for the second period. A full period ride for Correa, and it's his choice in the third. He's going to go down. Johnson covers on Correa. Johnson, a tough match in his semifinal earlier this afternoon. Came out on top 8-5 over Lucas Lawler.
And at this point, with the boot on the left, you're trailing by 3. He's got to make a decision. Am I going to look for a turn to send this to sudden victory, a turn to win, or is it going to be a 2 takedown match that I need to get 2? If you're going the takedown route, you need to make that decision early. Give yourself some time to work. We're getting ready to cross over the 125 mark in the belt. Decision time for Johnson.
And Correa being smart underneath there, not putting himself in position to give up any turns here. And now the Muncie corner telling Johnson we got to cut him. And we're going to go on injury time for Correa as he's kind of holding that calf. Didn't really see anything that happened there. And now we're going to switch over to blood time on Correa. You mentioned the Lake Highland Prep wrestler there on the 5th place mat. He did get that win, so now Lake Highland Prep extends their lead to 5 points over Bishop McCourt.
Bishop McCourt still with 7 to go. Lake Highland with 5. Del Barton with 6.
Looks like Correa is good to go here. Johnson's going to bring him up to his feet, gives him the escape. That's going to make it 4-0. Like you mentioned, Brock, 45 seconds tick down there for Johnson. Not a whole lot of time to pick up 2 takedowns, especially against the #1 guy in the country. So we tick under a minute to go. Johnson picking up his hand fight. He's got this tight right-handed collar tie. See what he looks to set up here. Looking to go one way then the other. Correa just staying at home, staying low. No stall warnings on Correa to this point. Looks like Johnson might be losing a contact there. Heavy collar tie again for Johnson. He's got to find a way to get through the head hands here at Correa. He's got to be thinking takedown to near fall at this point with 15 to go. Not able to break through the defense as Johnson. Correa traps him in the front headlock, and that's how it's going to end. A 4-0 decision for Jude Correa of Wyoming Seminary, and he wins his 3rd Powerade title.
And I can't see what kind of banner we have coming out.
We got a
It's
100
his
wins.
victory.
Looks
And
like
he's going to put a hat on.
it's like a Cornell. Might be backwards, actually. Jude Correa making his college commitment right here, along with his 100th career victory. Gonna head to Cornell. Join the Big Red with an already really strong class of 2025 recruiting class. Congrats to Jude Correa on his 3rd Powerade title.